After getting the Widebody MR2, decided to drive it for a while as is, and started looking at the engine compartment and decided to start cleaning and changing a few things, changing the color of the valve cover, cleaning the turbo, starting to declutter the hoses, and wanted to upgrade to something a little bit more interesting. So get the ATS kit so I could use a tile wastegate. Started planning how to put it together, cleaned up the turbo, polished it really well, and powder coated the exhaust manifold, and was thinking of using headers at one point, but decided to stick with the cast iron manifold. I think maybe it was issues with fitting, can't remember at the time. Also decided to reroute the ATS wastegate pipe down to the downpipe. After I put the kit back together and installed it back in the engine compartment, started thinking of the next upgrade, which was the fuel pump. Had to bring down the fuel tank, and that was a pain. I think I upgraded to a Walbro fuel pump. You can see the size there. And then from the 440cc injectors that came with the MR2, went up to the 550s. And along with that, I installed 264 cams and went ahead and ordered an ATS ECU with 440 to 550 injector options, a Satronics wideband, and finally ended up upgrading to Hydra Nemesis, which NoShoes, Bryan NoShoes tuned.
You gotta take a break. Here's your cerveza. Cheers. So what are we doing? Oh, we're gonna clean the pulley. We're doing a timing belt. We're clean.
This is like working for Ferrari. The airplane has to be
by hand.
Really clean by hand. So now we are all Italians.
Well, are we part Italian?
Geneva. Geneva, Italy.
So, right now we took all the timing belt parts, all the sprockets.
I guess too many people. It was only Tony Macaroni, the one who been working really hard in this car.
So there's my project car. Using the Hydra Nemesis EMS. I installed air to water intercooling, and we should have this baby running pretty soon again. Got a few gauges to show the boost and oil pressure. Of course, my laptop for the EMS.
We were setting it for timing. Finish the timing, looking good. Ready to make sure everything's running okay. Now it's a great feeling, even having Dad help out, and we got it all finished and had her running, and the Hydra Nemesis running things. Next step was to get her out on the street and see what she could do. After doing some more cleaning and making that intercooler look really cool with TRD labels, got my brother to help me out so we could go see what the AFRs were.
You're on. How about the AFR?
11, 10, 11, 11, 11, 9, 12, 13.